Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm happy I got a little bit more sleep than I expected. Oh. I'm gonna maybe see a little bit of a tiger on the screen. Have the tigers out with me. Usually I would do this in the room, but I'm just enjoying my Sunday morning with my babies. Let's go ahead and start with a word from the Qur'an. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. And let's open it up. Okay, again, my thumb is like half and half. I'm just reading both here. Let's see. Okay, let's do line 7. So Surah 6 is from the cattle. Surah 6, line 7. Alrighty. If we had set unto thee a written message on parchment, so that they could touch it with their hands, the unbelievers would have been sure to say, this is nothing but obvious magic. I think this coincides with a bit about what we were talking about with the illiteracy and how it would have to be written by people. I mean, it's not, God is not someone that can just, I mean, he can, obviously, he can write. That's what I was saying here. If we could, we would have just sent down, or if we so willed, we would have just sent down just the book in completion. But then, that wouldn't be taken the same way either. It would still be, no matter what, if we do, if we don't, right? There's always going to be something that unbelievers have to say. I do like how the Quran contrasts a bit what we're talking about, because we're talking about some pretty serious words here in the Bible, a very well-known story. But from the words that I'm getting from this Quran at this time, it seems like, people are still not so sure for whatever reason. I mean, that's just what I perceive here from the messages. Baby, stop it. Do not bite her like that. They are getting in their aggressive phase. A little squeak. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yes. Give me a second here. They could touch it with their hands. Believers that have been sure to say, this is nothing but obvious magic. Yes. We had sent down unto thee a written message on parchment, so that they could touch it with their hands. The unbelievers would have been sure to say, this is nothing but obvious magic. So I think a lot of unbelievers, I'm not going to use the word people, we'll quote as the Quran quotes, by unbelievers. A lot of unbelievers will claim, oh, well, the Bible is written by man, the prophecies are written by man, the Quran is written by man, it's written by humans, because that's really the easiest way to go about things. That's the easiest mode of communication. We receive thoughts and messages and downloads and, full entire fully formed ideas. And it's our duty as humans on the planet to go ahead and talk about them and to go ahead and share them, to write them down. So however we wanted to do it, I mean, of course, this is just messages and narratives and revelations compiled over years and years and years and years, and formed in the way of a book compiled by man. Yes. So you shouldn't have if you have a problem with that, then you would most definitely have a problem with a parchment mysteriously falling from the sky. So it's basically what this is saying. So yeah, that kind of debunks everyone's misconceptions with, the legitimacy of the words of God. There's really, again, like no other way that we could go about it that makes it just very clear and truthful. Because it has to be received too if it's written by a man, it's easier received by men. Literally, because I'm just picturing now just, words coming down, even the downloads I receive, like some of the things I just don't talk about as of right now, because you're not going to understand completely what I'm talking about. So sometimes it's just better to comprehend and describe and break down what the word is through the guise of a man, and then share it that way. But yes, that's it. We are going to talk about, I did 2 transcriptions this morning. I actually woke up and was feeling really good and motivated. Jesus comforts his disciples. This was after the Last Supper. So we're going to discuss the Last Supper, as I had mentioned yesterday. And then we are going on to him then comforting the disciples here. Yep, Jesus eats the Last Supper. So let us get into it. And then again, I will start out with a awesome quote, and I will catch you another time, or in a few seconds. All right, bye-bye.